In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the element system to control visuals. I'm going to use two different software packages. I'm going to use CellDNA, and I'm also going to use our Chaos Grand VJ. The nice thing about these two programs is that they're very MIDI friendly, so you can set them up in a bunch of different ways. For this setup, this is kind of how I would like to control my visuals. So I'm going to have two 16Bs to trigger clips, and I'm going to have a 4F4B to control the utility functions, and I'm going to use my 8F to control my effects. The nice thing about the element setup is you can move your modules in different spots to to customize it for the way you like to perform. So you can see here, I get LED feedback from whichever clip I launch. So I can trigger in between clips pretty rapidly. I have my crossfader right here as one of my utilities. I can also change between different banks of videos. So I'm going to go and select different banks. I have my master fade to black. I have my scrub, so I can scrub the clip back and forth, like a scratch effect. And then I have my effects here with the 8F. So you can see you can do like a two-headed effects creation here. Use different multiple faders at the same time to create different visuals. The reason I have this all the way over here and all the way over here is so I can do different effects and triggering at the same time. I also have effects banks. The nice thing about CellDNA is I have multiple effects banks. So here's my first bank of effects, and I can scroll through different banks to get different looks. And this is all preset, so I can create all these effects presets ahead of time, and then just scroll through them using the preset selector, both for clips and for banks. Okay, next I'm going to use Grand VJ. The nice thing about Grand VJ is that I can create a different grid size. So you'll see that I have an 8x4 grid, which is the grid I have here with my 16B. I can go ahead and do, just like CellDNA, I can go ahead and select different clips. What I did here, I did something a little bit different because I'm using layers here. So I have 8 different layers of video. So I can select my layer, punch in my clip, and then I can control the opacity of each layer. So if I wanted to go to this top layer here, bring a clip in, and I can use the opacity here to bring in a clip. The other cool thing about this setup is that I have effects, so I can bring in an effect for a specific layer. And let's find something that looks kind of cool here. And then I have these controls here, controlling the different effects parameters. So you can see I'm controlling the effects parameter, and so instead of having these controlling effects, these are just controlling the layer. So if I want to bring the layer with that effect down, I can do that, and then I can go back here and use my these long faders to control the effect parameter. Just like in CellDNA, I can change presets using these banks here. So I can go back to my first layer, plug in a completely different clip, and here we go. So this is just a quick example of how you can use the element system to control your favorite VJ package, and the nice thing is you can completely customize the setup to work exactly how you'd like to inside your VJ software.